Denise, and today I would like to show you my little hot dog stand that I've been wanting to build for a long time. Now, the name of it is called Willie's Weenies. That is thanks to, in another stream that we were in, Mulder's stream, Lancer Lott wanted me to name it Willie's Weenies. So here you are, Lancer, and I hope you like the sign. I'll do a little nighttime tour too. Obviously, we don't have hot dogs in the game, so I did install one mod that changes your stim packs into hot dogs, which I found very interesting, very simple, something that a mod that wouldn't really mess with the game too much or overpower it. And I do think that there could be some work done on the mod itself. It could be much more than what it is. The hot dogs have a collision issue, and I think whoever created the mod, and I'll leave a link to it in the description as well, could perhaps maybe fix the collision issue. They could add some ketchup and mustard bottles, some cans of chili, some relish, things like that. It could be a really, really interesting mod. So maybe I'll email them and see if they can add more stuff to the mod. I know I've had modders do that before in the past, and they've been willing to do stuff like that. So yeah, maybe we might have a really intricate hot dog mod here soon. So here's the sign with the prices. We are going to pretend like the boxed food is boxed and or packaged up. Obviously it's not, because I have to just junk decorate on the actual shelf. And if I put them in boxes, then you couldn't see the items. So we're just gonna have to pretend, but that's what we do a lot in this game, right? I use the backwards televisions for the wheels. I wanted this place to be mobile, so they can pick up and go whenever they want. Those wheels are an old idea from Joker's girl, which is Lois, from years ago. She used it on, I think, some build that she had. I'll try to find the video if I can't. If nothing else, I'll leave a link to her channel. Now we are at County Crossing, so it's right here on the road. As you can see, they can stop by, anyone going down the road can stop by and get a hot dog. Hopefully if they're not a raider or a super mutant. So, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the collision here in a second. It's high up, so I put a little step stool here to get up and talk to her. I put the hot dog trays there, even though the hot dogs won't go in the trays, they just bounce right out again. But you can kind of see the collision, how they're floating. Got your cups there, and we'll go inside there in a second and also try to do a nighttime tour. But you could see, like on the plates, they float on the plates. And I kind of had to push them back because at nighttime the settlers like to sit right here. And so anything you decorate right here, they kind of mess up. So I kind of pushed it back a little bit, but you can see they're floating on the plate. I would pick one up, but you know, it might go flying. But the hot dogs look real. It's a really cute mod. Like I said, they could make more interesting hot dogs, add different ones in there. Things like that, just to make it more interesting. But here is all their food stuff for sale. There's donuts here because I'm working on a donut shop right over there in the old house. So you can kind of see that. I didn't get to fill my milk or ice machine. I always like to do that, and I didn't get to. But we've got all of our Nuka-Colas here like we always do. This is the back entrance, and we'll go in there in just a second. Can't ever build a settlement without one of the Nuka-Cola machines. So there we've got one fully stocked like always. A place for them to sit down at night, and they'll all actually come over here and sit down and whatnot. So we're gonna pretend like this oil is like ketchup or mustard. They can get their oven mitt, plate, and then grab their hot dog out of here. And you can kind of see again an example of the collision issue with the hot dogs. They will not go right up against each other. They'll just kind of bounce back. Kind of like when you're decorating with some of the clothing items, they just kind of float on top of each other. So that's kind of an example there of that. And actually it's perfect timing here. I think I might have timed this perfectly where it's getting to be nighttime, so we can see it at night and I won't have to go to sleep in a bed. And so here's the inside, and I put a fire pit inside there, which was kind of annoying. I've had to try to do that before, but hopefully I hid it enough to where you can't see it. Her hand is going through the top a little bit. It's not perfect, but y'all get the idea, right? Anything they might need for their travels, gasoline, parts to fix up the boxcar. And we're just going to pretend like there's a truck or a car nearby that they can pull it on down the road or something. I didn't want to push a car back here. And so I filled the fridge and also everything in the locker. So they've got plenty of supplies. It's just a small build and I think it's really cute. Let's see if we can go out to the front now that it's kind of getting dark and see this place at night. It's really cute. I really have a fondness for this little place now. And I wanted to also mention the lights. I tried to make a hot dog. So I used 2 backwards D's and then 2 backwards B's to try to make it look like a hot dog, but not nearly, I think, as good as what Oldie might have been able to do. She's pretty good at making different shapes and stuff with the those lights. So yeah, it's really quaint little place. I apologize for the heater and everything going in the background. It's so windy and cold right here now in Minnesota, and so yeah, got my heater on and everything. So I hope you all enjoyed this little build, and let me know what you think. I'll leave all appropriate links in the description. Hope y'all are happy and healthy in your lives, and I hope the new year's going great for you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.